Morning to all my class 9 students. I hope you all are taking care of your health and you are doing well. So, we are finished with our epithelial tissue as well as we are finished with our um, connective tissue, right? So now let's move on to another kind of tissue, that is the muscular tissue. So today in our today's class I am going to talk about the muscular tissue in detail. See, as the name, just look at the, if you look at the name muscular, it means we are going to talk about muscles. First, let's talk about their features, their important points, what are their specialities. They are long. Those cells of muscular tissue, they are long. So when something is long, that is known as the fibers. So muscular tissue, they are long, and the cells, they are known as the muscular fibers. They have special type of protein which help in them in contraction, and that is known as contractile protein. C for contraction and C for contractile protein, because see, whenever we have to move or there is some movement, the muscles play very important role in the locomotion and movement. So these proteins, they play very helpful role in that movement. So these protein, they have speciality that they can contract and relax, and this contract and relaxation mechanism, it help in the movement, in the movement of muscles. So muscles, they are long, that is why they are known as muscular fibers. They have special kind of protein which is known as contractile protein. Their function, as I told you, they are responsible for the locomotion as well as for the movement in the body. Whenever you have to move from one place to another, then that time they are really helpful. Even when food it moves from your esophagus to, it has to reach to the stomach, then also there is the muscular walls which play very important role in sending the food from esophagus to the stomach. Now the types of muscular tissue we have to discuss, that is striated, unstriated, and cardiac muscles. Striated, just look at the term. Striated means which has bands, dark, light, then there is a one portion is very light, then there is another dark band, then this portion is light, then dark band. So in this way, this kind of condition is generated, dark and light areas. These those muscles in which these light and dark areas, they are present, those are called striated muscular tissue. And it is like the shirt. If you have look at your father's or brother's shirt, there are sometimes that shirt is with the stripes. So same is in our striated muscles. There are few lines which are very dark and other areas are which are very light. So that is why they are known as striated or striped. The other one, they are known as unstriped. They do not have any kind of light and dark area. So that is why they are the smooth muscles. Cardiac word, that I already told you many times, that is associated with our heart. They have striations. Actually, they are the middle. They are in between the striated and unstriated. They have very faint, very which is not much visible, that kind of striations are there. So we are calling it as a not very strong, very visible striations. They are faint, very light in the color. So here this is the picture of striated muscle which you have to draw. That is because this question always is asked in your 5 marks, and when you attempt your 5 marks, you need to draw the diagrams. So here is as you can see, there is these dark areas, then there is little then light band, then there is dark, then there is light, then there is dark. So in this kind of band is generated, light and dark band, and this is called striations. But in smooth muscles, they are long, they are spindle shaped, they have nucleus, but there is no striations they are observed. So they are smooth muscle fibers. In heart they have light and dark band, but they are not very strong observed as we observe in the striated muscle. So nucleus is also present there. Then that is a there is a junction between the adjacent cells. They are joined. Basically, this is the junction where two adjacent cells, two neighboring cells, they are joined. That is the junction, or a gap, you can say, which is a present, or a bridge which is present between two neighboring cells, which is observed in case of cardiac tissue. So cardiac, we have three types of muscular tissue: striated, unstriated, and cardiac. We will discuss now one by one their point. Here is our striated and unstriated, and one side I have drawn in unstriated and cardiac. So in your exam you also have to draw this. Striated, they are known as striped skeletal or voluntary muscle fibers. They, as just look at their names, striped, you, I already told you, like the stripes on the shirt, and they are skeletal, and they are also known as the voluntary, means they work according to आवर विल. वॉलेंट्री जो हमारी इच्छा से काम करते हैं. अगर हम चाहेंगे तो मूवमेंट होगा, अगर हम नहीं चाहेंगे तो मूवमेंट नहीं होगा. सो दे आर कॉल्ड स्ट्राइप्ड or striated muscles. Why they are calling as striped or striated? Because they have light and dark bands. Because of these dark and light bands or striations, specifically these striations, these muscles, they are known as striated. अगर पेपर में स्ट्राइप्स याद रहेगा तो उसी से आपको पता चल जाएगा कि स्ट्राइप्स मीन्स डार्क एरियाज then light areas, dark areas then light areas. So these kind of stripes are observed. Unstriated, they are called unstriated, unstriped or non-striated because they do not show any kind of light and dark bands. They do not have any light or dark bands. Cardiac muscle fibers, their structure is present between the striated and non-striated muscle fibers. So here you can see that limbs, your hand movement, your leg movement, in those areas, which kind of muscles are observed? Striped or striated. That is why they are also called skeletal. And then skeletal because they work in the skeletal areas, like your hands movement, like your leg movement, arms movement, neck movement, which make your skeletal of the body. So in those areas, which muscles are active? Your striated muscles are active in those areas. But unstriated or non-striated muscles, they are involuntary. वो हमारे इच्छा के हिसाब से काम नहीं करते हैं. They are involuntary. They are present inside the internal organs, like the intestine, stomach, right? In those areas, unstriated muscles are present. And cardiac, they are the functioning or muscles for your heart. So here next is the, now I already told you that striated, they are known as voluntary muscles. Why they are not known as voluntary muscles? Because we can move them as per our will. The moment when you want to move your hand, you can move it, because that movement of these muscles, movement of these striated muscles are under our control. So that is why we are calling them as the voluntary. कई बार हम अपनी स्कूल के किसी भी प्रोग्राम में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं अपनी इच्छा से. सो वी से वी नीड वॉलेंटियर्स जो अपनी इच्छा से आगे आते हैं. सो सेम वे दीज मसल्स दे वर्क एज पर आवर विल. हमारी इच्छा के हिसाब से दे वर्क. सो दैट इज़ वाई दे नोन एज वॉलेंट्री मसल्स. दे आर कॉल्ड skeletal because they are attached with the bones and they help in the movement. So three things we have to mention here. Striated, why they are known as striated? Because they are having light and dark bands. Why they are known as voluntary? Because they work according to our will. Why they are known as skeletal? Because they are connected with all the bones and they help us in the movement according to our will. Involuntary, as they do not move our will. The moment they need, if their body demands their function, they will work. It does not depend कि हमने permission दी है तभी ये work करेंगे. They move as, they do not move as per our will. They are known as smooth muscle fibers. They are present inside the internal organs of our body. They are present in our internal organs. Cardiac muscle fibers, they work like rhythmic. Rhythm is like contraction, relaxation, contraction, relaxation. So it is a rhythm: contraction, relaxation, contraction, relaxation. Means after every contraction there will be relax, after every contraction there will be relax. It is like one period हुआ उसके बाद break, one period then break. It is like that. So it is a rhythm, right? So these muscles show a rhythmic contraction and relaxation. Means there is a, like in music there is a rhythm, and that rhythm is because of their sur, right, which is which you cannot change their position. So same here, if they are contracting, after that they will relax, contract, relax. So this position, because of this arrangement, this rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life, and they pump the blood. So cardiac muscle fibers, they show contraction and relaxation in a very rhythmic manner. So they throughout the life, ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपका heart stop हो गया, it means all other body organs will stop. So they pump the blood to each and every part of our body and show rhythmic contraction and relaxation. Next is about their structure. Now when we draw unstriated muscle, then they are long, cylindrical, and they are unbranched. कोई हमने ब्रांच बनाई है, ये सारे के सारे देखो, ये अपना, let's look at this side, that is single, then it is also single. They are joined, but there is no branching is observed. They are singly long, cylindrical, present, unbranched. They are unbranched. And these are multinucleated. Many nuclei, they are present in one area. They are the multinucleated one, right? So these muscles, they are multinucleated. But what about the unstriated involuntary? Now they have spindle shaped cell like this. They are spindle shaped, and in every spindle there will be only one nucleus. So there will be only one nucleus in these muscle, in the per muscle there will be one nucleus. So they are uninucleated. अगर single nucleus है तो they will be uninucleated. एक branch में there are many nucleus, so they will be multinucleated. और जो हमारे skeletal muscles हैं, they are multinucleated, and our smooth muscles, they are uninucleated. Cardiac muscles, they are branched, right? As you can see, these, ये यहाँ पे खत्म हो गए, another branch, then there is another branch, these another branch. So there is a branch. This is a branching pattern. So they are short, cylindrical shaped, but they are branched cells. Again, in this is the same, there is the uninucleated. Every muscle there is a nucleus, every branch has the one nucleus, so they are uninucleated. So both cardiac as well as your smooth, both are uninucleated, but your skeletal, they are multinucleated. If we talk about their arrangement, these fibers, they are arranged in the form of bundles. They have light and dark band. These arrangement is like this. They are arranged in the form of these bundles with many nuclei, right? And with their striations. With their striations, they are arranged in the bundles, one after the another, one above the another, many. And they have light and dark bands. They are arranged in the form of sheets. They are arranged in the form of sheets, smooth muscles. And dark and light bands are not present. Cardiac, they are arranged in the form of network. They are, because they are branched, so there is a network. They are arranged in the form of a network, and they have very light, very fainted light and dark bands as compared to the striated muscles. Then is the our if we talk about their location, I already told you that your striated muscles, they are present in limbs, arms, legs, tongue, body, face, neck. Yeah, all because tongue is also very muscular. So here the striated muscles are present, and unstriated usually present in the internal areas like ureter which carry the urine. Suppose this is urinary bladder, and wait, let me draw the kidney. If suppose we have to draw kidney, so these are the ureters, and these ureters, they are carried. Which type of muscles are present in these ureters? They are the smooth muscles. Then they are present in bronchi of lungs, alimentary canal, as well as the blood vessels. Cardiac muscle fibers, they are present in the walls of हार्ट. सो बेसिकली इन विच दोज विच आर योर बोन्स के साथ जो अटैच होते हैं, वहाँ पे स्केलेटल मिलेंगे आपको, जो इंटरनल एरियाज में प्रेजेंट है, लाइक यूरिटर्स, ब्लड वेसल्स, एलिमेंट्री कैनाल, दे आर स्मूथ, एंड जो आपके हार्ट वॉल में है, दे आर कार्डियक. Last one is their working. Now see, you just imagine your movement of leg or arm. Very quickly you show the movement of your legs, arms, so they contract very quickly. But can you just keep your arm at one position for a very long time? No, they cannot remain contracted for a very long time. So that is why they easily and very frequently get tired. अगर आप बहुत 3 किलोमीटर 4 किलोमीटर चलते रहो, very easily your muscles, they start getting tired. But if I say, have you ever felt your alimentary canal or your stomach getting tired? Have you ever felt that thing? No. See, these contract very slowly. Your smooth muscles, they contract very slowly. They remain contracted for a long time. They do not get fatigued or tired. So how to just recall it? As you can see, these are your skeletal muscle. Look at their faces. Look at their funny faces. All are tired after such little bit of time of exercise or movement. These all are your leg muscles, and they look at their faces, they are so tired. So skeletal muscles, they get fatigued or tired very after, or you can say after a time they get tired. But your smooth muscles, these muscles, your alimentary canal, your intestine, these muscles, they work slowly, so they do not get fatigued. And your cardiac muscles, they, because they show continuous rhythmic contraction and relaxation. So पहले वो contract करते हैं, फिर वो rest करते हैं, रिलैक्स, फिर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं, फिर लिटिल बिट रेस्ट. सो देयरफॉर दे डू नॉट गेट फैटिग्ड और टायर्ड. दिस इज योर कार्डियक मसल. दे डू नॉट गेट tired because they have their rhythmic pattern of contraction and relaxation. So what did we discuss today? We talked about the striated muscles. Striated muscle, that is your skeletal one. Then we talked about your smooth muscles which are present in your internal organs, as well as we talked about your cardiac muscles which are present in the walls of heart. So which kind of questions can be asked to you in your exam? That is the name the tissue responsible for movement, that is the muscular tissue. What is the role of contractile proteins in muscles? That is help in the locomotion and movement. What is the specific function of cardiac muscles? Specific function of cardiac muscle, you know that rhythmic contraction and relaxation movement. Why skeletal muscles, they are known as striated muscle? Because of the light and dark bands. How do cardiac muscles resemble both striated and smooth muscle fibers? That for that you have to read from NCERT also. It is very good point that as they have like striated muscle fibers, they have light and dark bands, but like smooth muscle fibers, they are nucleated. Write two differences between muscles present in limbs, wall of alimentary canal and heart. It means he is asking us to write the differences between skeletal, smooth and cardiac muscles, right, with the diagram. Why, in what way the various muscle fibers different with respect to the number of nuclei? Only your skeletal muscles are the one which are multi-nucleated. Your smooth and your smooth and cardiac, they are uninucleated. Voluntary muscles, they are known as the skeletal muscles because you can move your arms, limbs according to your will. And which kind of muscles are present in your arms and limbs? That is skeletal muscles. So if you have listened to me or listened to this lecture very carefully, all your questions you can answer it in your exam. So that is all about our today's topic, that is about the skeletal muscle. In my next lecture I'm going to discuss the last topic of our tissue chapter, that is about the nervous tissue. Till then, all of you take care of yourself. I will meet you, all of you, in the next lecture.